A blessed day to you, all my sports to the bone people. Welcome back to the channel. So in this video, there are two things that I want to address. West Indies and Scotland, they are set to do battle in their warm-up game tomorrow. So I'm going to give you my playing 11 along with the batting order. I am also going to be sharing some information from ESPN Cricket Info. You know, we see where the BCCI, people over there in India, they sent out a draft for the ODI World Cup. So tentative dates. We know the teams that are going to be playing against each other, the dates and things like that. So you want to listen till the end so you can hear all of the information. Alright? And make sure you hit that subscribe button if you have not yet subscribed to the channel. Alright, so West Indies. We do our battle against Scotland tomorrow in our first of two warm-up games. So we play Scotland tomorrow, and then I think it's Thursday that we are going to take on, I think it's UAE that we're going to play in our next warm-up game. So just to remind you, my viewers and subscribers, only the players that are in the squad can actually take part, right? I know that a lot of us want to include players that are not in the squad, but it can't happen. We only can use the players that are in the squad. So before I give you my playing 11, let me just remind you of the squad real quick. So we have Shai Hope, captain, Ravman Powell, vice captain, Shamar Brooks, Yannick Correa, Casey Carty, Johnson Charles, Ruston Chase, Jason Hola, Akil Hussain, Alzari Joseph, Kyle Mayers, Brandon King, Kemo Paul, Nicholas Pooran, and Romario Shepherd. So those are the players that are in the squad. So it doesn't make any sense we talk about who should bat here or who should bat there. I am selecting this team based on the squad that is there now. Once again, as I go through, remember this is my personal playing 11. Comment section will be open. You can go ahead and give me your playing 11, alright? So Kyle Mayers and Brandon King. Kyle Mayers and Brandon King opens for me. Kyle Mayers, as we know, would have established himself as our, white ball, go-to white ball opener right now since we have lost Evan Lewis. Right? He has done enough work to secure himself there. We experimented with him in T20s, then they did it in the ODIs, and he showed that he is capable. I am gonna open with him. I'm gonna have him opening with Brandon King. So Kyle Mayers and Brandon King. Really wanted Johnson Charles to play. He has done good amount of work to play, but I'm going to work with Brandon King and Kyle Mayers. At the number 3 slot, this is the only other place where we could fit in Johnson Charles. You understand? Or if I wanted to open with Kyle Mayers and Charles and bat King at 3. But I definitely want King to open. So I am still weighing it up in my mind, if I go and put Johnson Charles in there and bat him at 3. But as of now, I'm going to work with Shamar Brooks. I know I'm going to get a lot of stick for it, but I'm going to work with him there to bat at 3. So he's at 3. And the only reason I have him batting at 3 is because Casey Carty is not in the team. So the fact that I don't have the two of them batting in the top or middle order, I can play one of them. So I have Brooks batting at 3. At number 4, the captain comes in, Shai Hope. So Shai Hope bats at 4. We're hoping that he will come, stabilize things, and bat through most, if not the rest of the innings. Hopefully, we would have had a good start from King and Kyle Mayers at the top. At number 5, the former West Indies captain, Nicholas Pooran. Pooran comes in at number 5, and I'm looking for him to play a very vital role in these qualifiers, right? The warm-up game qualifiers. 6, we have Ravman Powell. Vice captain of the team, captain of the T20 team, senior player in the team. He will need to put up his hand. He will need to score runs. Worse, he is not playing as a all-rounder. He definitely needs to score runs, or we can't play him in too many games if he is not performing with the bat, because he's there as a specialist batsman. right? So he's there at 6. I have Kemo Paul. I'm going to play Kemo Paul over Romario Shepherd. A fit Kemo Paul, I will take over Romario Shepherd. You know, the thing is, with the bat, Romario Shepherd is more than likely going to give you a good power, you know, some good power performance at the back end. Especially seeing that Odin Smith is not in my level. You would think that I would have Ravman Powell, I would have Romario Shepherd to give me some hitting. But I'm going to play Kemo Paul because I want him to bowl. And if we have 25 overs to bat and we lose a lot of wickets, I trust Kemo Paul to bat 15-20 overs. So he's there. Jason Hola comes in next. Yannick Correa, Akil Hussain, and Alzarri Joseph. So those are my players. Kyle Mayers, Brandon King, Brooks, Hope, Poor and Powell, Paul, Hola, Correa, Hussain, and Joseph. Those are the players that I am playing in my 11. Once again, it's up for scrutiny. You can go ahead in the comment section and let me know where I made the blunder, and let me also know you're playing 11. So we definitely look forward to seeing the guys doing their thing in the warm-up game. And the final thing before we go now, my viewers and subscribers. So yesterday, the people in charge of cricket over there in India, they sent out some information, and you know, they sent it on to ICC, but they still can't publish it and send it out fully as yet because it's you know, it's just a draft. We're talking about the schedule for the ODI World Cup. So taking this one from the ESPN Cricket Info, they say India versus Pakistan is set for the 15th of October. And we know that it's going to be a big game, right? England and New Zealand, they will get the tournament up and running on the 5th of October. So the tournament kicks off on the 5th of October. England and New Zealand will do battle, right? We know that those guys, we know that they are the ones that played in the final in 2019, if I'm not mistaken. So let me just give you some information here. So they say on the 5th of October we will have England and New Zealand, while on the 15th we're gonna have Pakistan and India to do battle, right? In terms of the schedule, as I said, it's not fully finalized as yet, but this is what they have so far. On the 8th of October, India versus Australia. And the 11th of and this we're just talking about the India games, right? So I said schedule, but it's just for the India team. You're gonna have India versus Afghanistan on the 11th. On the 15th, you have India versus Pakistan. And the 19th, India versus Bangladesh. And the 22nd, India versus New Zealand. On the 29th of October, India versus England. On the 2nd of November, we have India versus whoever qualifies, and whoever will qualify. On the 5th of November, you have India versus South Africa. And on the 11th of November, you have India versus another qualifier. So, as I said, I don't know what they are waiting on to put out the entire schedule. You know, when England hosted, I think they hosted the last time, the schedule was out a year before, or close to a year before the tournament. You understand? We are just a couple months away, and they are still holding on to it. So they give the Indians, the people over there supporting India, they gave them their schedule. So